Hey folks, welcome back to another video. If you've ever opened a spreadsheet and seen messy names, inconsistent dates, extra spaces, and strange formats, you're not alone. In today's video, we'll fix that once and for all. We're going to be using Sheetgo's AI processor to automatically clean and normalize your Google Sheets data. No formulas, no codes, no manual fiddling. So let's get started. So the first use case that we're going to be taking a look at is achieving automatic data cleaning for all of the web contacts. So now basically, this is a challenge for all analysts, a messy contact list, where the goal is to typically format and instantly standardize the entire contact list for a professional use in a CRM, email campaign, or a report. So we basically want to fix inconsistent name capitalizations, remove extra leading and trailing spaces that breaks the filters and lookups, and unify all the date formats into one single format that would be basically adding the year, month, and day. So we're going to be heading over to Sheetgo's interface. You can get started with Sheetgo with the link in the description. And the first step that we're going to be basically doing is clicking on New and clicking on Blank Workflow. Now, once you're in here, Sheetgo basically gives you a couple of different ways in which you can get started with your workflow. One is to basically enter your workflow in natural language and let AI handle the creation process for you. The second way would be to select from existing ones that are available, or you can just directly click on create a blank workflow. Now, once you're in here, we need to click on add to workflow followed by automation, where the first step now is going to be selecting our data source, which in this case is going to be Google Sheets, where I'm going to search for my file that says web contacts. I'm going to select that and click on done. We now have to select the data processor, where in this case it's going to be processed with AI. Inside of which I'm going to be pasting the following prompt that goes like, in the full name column, make all text proper case, remove any extra spaces. In the sign up date column, convert all dates into year, month, date format. And once we are done, we can click on next step. Now, once we are in here, we need to select the destination, that is where the data is going to be going. I'm going to be clicking on Google Sheets, and where we're going to be selecting the existing file, but you also have an option to select a new file, specify the name, give the tab a name, and even change the folder where the specific sheet is going to be stored. But in this case, we're going to be clicking on existing file. When I'm going to click on select file, it's automatically going to fetch the web contact sheet. I'm going to select that and click on done. And once we are done here, I'm going to click on review automation. Now, if you're looking to set up this on an automatic basis, on a regular basis, that you get web contacts say on Monday and you'd like to process them, normalize, clean them on Tuesday and get it ready, you can click on enable automatic updates, where you can specify the trigger settings, which in this case is going to be based on a schedule. You want to run it say once a day or multiple times a day, that can be up to your choice. But for now, we're going to be selecting once a day. And you can select the time between which you want the automation to run, that is go to your web contact spreadsheet, access all the data, clean it up, normalize it, and transfer it to a new tab. You can select the time for it, say maybe between 3 to 4 p.m. and you get your contact say on Monday, so you would like to run the code on Tuesday, and you can also select the time zone in which you'd like it to run, and once you're done, you can click on save. And here you can see this automation now will run regularly at Tuesdays at 3 p.m. So I'm going to click on finish and run so that we can have our first execution ready. And here you can see the workflow execution has finished successfully, and we're going to be opening up the spreadsheet again, that is the web contact spreadsheet. And if I click on the new tab, you can see now successfully all of the data has been cleaned and normalized, and I can see all the dates are in a particular format, all the trailing spaces and capitalization lowercase, uppercase has been cleaned and normalized. The second use case that we're going to be working on is understanding the customer feedback. So our goal is to generate a general sentiment about hundreds of different customer feedback responses, but reading every entry isn't the right way to go about. So what we're going to be doing is basically heading over to Sheetgo, clicking on new and clicking on blank workflow, inside of which we're going to scroll down here and click on create a workflow. After which I'm going to click on add to workflow followed by automation. Now here we need to specify Google Sheets. I'm going to click on select file and I'm going to search for my particular spreadsheet that I'm using. Once we are done, we can click on next step. After which once again we need to select the data processor, which in this case is going to be processed with AI, where I'm going to be pasting the following prompt that says read the text in the customer feedback column and create a new column called sentiment. Based on the tone and content of the feedback, classify each entry as positive, negative or neutral. And once we're done, we can click on next step. I'm going to select Google Sheets as my store. I'm going to click on existing file, select the file where I have my spreadsheet here. I'm going to click on done and I'm going to be clicking on review automation, where once again you can see it fetches my data from the customer feedback sheet. It processes it with AI and enters the data back into the spreadsheet successfully. You can once again click on enable automatic updates. That will basically allow you to edit the trigger settings where you can select the days and stuff. But for now, we're not going to be doing that. We'll just go ahead and click on finish and run. And in a couple of seconds, the customer feedback will be analyzed, cleaned, and a sentiment column will be added next to it. And here you can see on successful execution, the customer feedback has been analyzed. And if we go back to our spreadsheet, we can see that a new tab has been added where I can see a new column sentiment has been added, automatically classifying every comment. Now it's positive, negative or neutral can be all done without writing a single formula. Now the third and final use case that we're going to be interacting with is the expense categorization automation. So we have an expense report with transactions like Uber trip to client meeting, Canva Pro subscription, and team lunch at restaurant. Now in Sheetgo, we're going to be heading back over here and clicking on new followed by blank workflow, where once again we're going to be clicking on create a workflow and click on add to workflow followed by automation, where I'm going to be selecting Google Sheets, click on select file. I'm going to search for my financial transactions sheet, which I'm going to select and click on done. And in a couple of seconds, my sheet will be loaded in. I'm going to click on next step. Now inside of this step, we need to once again select the process with AI option, inside of which I'm going to be passing in the following prompt that says review the description column and create a new column called category. Classify each transaction as one of travel, software and subscriptions, office supplies, or meals and entertainment. And once we are done, we can click on next step. I'm going to be selecting Google Sheets as my destination. I'm going to click on existing file, click on select file, and Sheetgo is automatically going to be fetching the previously searched sheet. I'm going to select that and click on done. So you can see we're going to be changing in the tab name, where we're going to be saying processed transactions is what I'm going to be naming this particular tab, where I'm going to say process transactions. And you can once again click on review automation, where you can enable the automatic update. So let's say you get your expenses every day or maybe at the end of the week, say every Friday you get in your transactions. You can automatically set up a trigger that fetches the expenses say at 8 p.m. and automatically creates a new category column and assigns the required category to it. You can do that by clicking on enable automatic updates and select and specify the changes like we had done previously. But for now, we're going to go ahead and click on finish and run. And here you can see on successful execution, the workflow is completed. And if we head back to our spreadsheet, we can see that there is a new sheet called process transactions, where I can see now a category column has successfully been added next to each of the financial transactions. Now just to mention, you can always add triggers by clicking on the trigger button here, clicking on run automatically, selecting the option that is based on a schedule or on a form submission or a workflow run, set the details and click on save changes. Additionally, if you want failure notifications, you can always click on immediate notifications, daily, weekly or no error notifications. Whenever your workflow fails due to a particular reason, this is a toggle option that allows you to get notifications in different formats. So there you have it, 3 different use cases that basically showed you how to clean and normalize your Google Sheets data inside of Sheetgo. Now, if you want to try this for yourself, you can check out the blog that's linked in the description, and you can even get started with Sheetgo with the link in the description. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share, and for more content, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you in the next one.